Hey y'all, Craig with the Bickums at Small Town Wreath Shop. Today we're going to be doing some repurposing, y'all. I know it's not Christmas, but this is going to be a super simple way to repurpose something that we had for Christmas and to be able to put it up, box it up, and have it ready to go for next year. Going to be turning a centerpiece that we had that had gingerbread characters sitting in it to a wall hanging with the gingerbread signs, the boy and the girl signs on it. It's gonna be super cute, y'all. Let's get to it.
So basically
all right, I am Craig with the Bickums, y'all. We're gonna be restoring or repurposing a centerpiece that we had made. I'm gonna take this centerpiece that was a gingerbread centerpiece, and we're gonna be turning it into a swag. We took all the gingerbread people out, the dolls and stuff, and we're going to be using these little gingerbread signs, just a little metal embossed sign. We have the boy, which I'm probably going to try to lay them kind of catty cornered, and we have the little girl with the dress. So I don't know exactly which way we're going to actually put them or how far. If we're going to just take a look at it, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to repurpose it. Super quick, super simple. Going to give us a whole nother way to use this next year without having to break the bank and make something from scratch. So, and you know, when you DIY something, it doesn't cost you quite as much anyway. So this is going to be pretty quick, but that's what we're going to do. How is everybody today? So let me get we're going to get some holes punched in. I'm going to use my red. We're going to just use some red chenille stems or pipe cleaners. So we're going to get a few out. I don't know how many I'm going to have to use, but we're just going to get a few. We'll just get a few out here and try to figure out exactly. Let me get my spectacles on. I got to be able to see y'all. Figure out exactly how I want to tie these things. Make sure all my ribbon tails and everything can stay up. See where I want it to go. I hope everybody's doing well. So let's take a look at that. Let me get all these. All I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm going to use our little jewelry punch like we use for our metal signs. Now these signs do have a like a lip. They have a pretty good lip where they've been mashed, you know, where they've been pressed. So you kind of got to get inside that lip a little bit or it will bend. It's not going to take too many of these. Like I said, I think I'm going to be able to get like one up here and both of her feet. So I think we're going to do 3. So I'm going to get right by her little bow. Now you got to be real, you know, these are thicker. So you just put a little bit of pressure and you just kind of start twisting and it'll pop through. So we have one right here at the top, right by her little bow there, and we're going to lay her down again so I can kind of see where they're going to be tied, and we're going to catch her outside of both feet. So we're going to kind of get about right here. I know it's not Christmas, y'all, but you know what better time to kind of get something done when you need to get it put up, because we can box it up and stick it in there. You have to be real careful around these, y'all, so you don't really bend them. They will try to bend a little bit on you. So you just get your holes and push your chenille stem up through about 1 inch, bend it over, and then twist it up, just like we always put our signs on. Y'all can go check us out at smalltownwreathshop.com. You can order. I'll leave what I have to, what I can in the description for y'all on some products that we use, that we like and love to use as well. So just get them in there, get them twisted. No problem at all. This was I found these signs in my wife's stash that actually matched the ribbon that we had this past year. So these are going to do just fine. Alright, so we got her done. Now we're going to get the little boy one done. So I'll be right back as soon as I get him punched in his holes in him in his chenille stem. Alright, so we got our holes punched in our signs. We've got the chenille stems on. Now we're just going to get them tied. And I think we do still have some more of this gingerbread ribbon. So if I feel like that I need to put some more of something in it a little bit later, then I will. But right now we're going to try to get these things tied to these Dollar Tree frames underneath. So I'm going to just take my little yarn needle, put my chenille stem through it. Just pick your spot. I try to stay right where I went in the sign. That's what I try to do. And just go straight down. Just go between two rails on the Dollar Tree candy cane frames underneath, and just kind of pull it tight. I kind of hold the sign, but then I want it to be snug, but I don't want to mash it down in there. We're gonna do one at a time. So we're gonna move that one out of the way. So let me get her in. And it's going to be kind of aggravating because you got a lot of stuff in here. So I just got to take my time. Just wrap around that frame. I'm going to wrap it about, I don't know, I usually wrap it about 5 or 6 times. Make sure it stays before I do any tying. You know, so just give it a good little wrap. That wire will hold it. All right, one more. One more. All right, so we got the foot. Now we're gonna get our other foot. So we're just gonna twist it around here. Get my little yarn needle again. The yarn needle works good when you're going through down through that mesh. It really does. You can just grab the needle, work it through your mesh, twist it, and then just take it off, and then just pull. And you just want to get just enough snugness on there that it's not moving around. I just hold it up where I can see the back, and then just wrap it around your little bar on your little on your frame. Whether you do it just like you'd be doing a wreath on a work form or something like that, it's just wrapping around that piece of metal. Like I said, these are 2 Dollar Tree frames, y'all. Dollar Tree candy cane frames that are zip tied together to make an oval. Kind of reminds me of a little racetrack, you know. Just let them overlap, make them look even. Oh, this thing's gonna drive me nuts. Trying to grab this thing. One more. Alright, so we got her 2 feet. I want her still at an angle a little bit. So we're just gonna, well, her head. I was trying to get her hand, but it's on her head. So we're just gonna get her kind of at a little angle. And then we're going to go straight down. I pull it to the side so I can feel where that needle comes through. And then I just pull it through. Take it off. And there you go. So let me get these things tied on here. And we'll take a look at it and we'll see what we got. And I'm telling y'all, it's going to be super cute, super way to reuse and repurpose something that you already have, y'all. Alright, now we got everything tied on. We're going to go through and we're going to make sure that everything gets kind of laying back like you like it. And we're going to take one more chenille stem, because now instead of this thing laying, as y'all can see, I'm kind of moving it around for the camera. Instead of this thing laying on the table as a centerpiece, we're going to hang it. So now this is how we make our hangers for our wreaths. We just take a chenille stem, I fold it over, I make like a circle, and I have that little tie there, that little cross. Now instead of just twisting together, I twist one down, then the other one the opposite way down, then I cross them again, and then you start wrapping. When you cross them like this, they will not come untied. You'll break it before you untie it, as long as they're crossed. And then it just makes an oval, just makes a loop, and then we put it at the top. So just take your centerpiece, find the center of the frame, and just go in. It doesn't really matter. It looks like right here be good. And then you just kind of stick it. You go under the frame and you stick it back in itself. And when you pull, it's going to grab. I know most of y'all probably know that. So let's get that in there just like that. And you just pull it. And now we've got a hanger to hang it. And now you've got a swag to hang on your door or in your house that's got the gingerbread little boy and little girl. And now we have repurposed and have a whole nother something to hang for Christmas. Some decorations, some kind of home decor for Christmas and the holidays. And we didn't have to do anything but just put signs on something that we already have. Easy peasy, y'all. I hope y'all liked it. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel. Turn that bell notification on. And we hope y'all have a blessed, wonderful day, y'all. I am Craig with the Bickums at Small Town Wreath Shop. Bye, everybody.